Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to the cabin in the woods. I hope you brought some snacks, some blankies. I hope you have something covering your feet so nothing can grab them. You check your locks on your doors and your windows. Alright, hello my loyal Clea, Sleepyhead Gaming, Game Thoughts, and Mel if you're watching. Let's freaking figure these out. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's just some Coke Zero. Yeah, that's my snack for right now.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos that will freak you out. Today's video is sponsored by The Rage Wallet. The Rage has sponsored me in previous. In this video posted to Reddit by the user Shaolin Popeye, we watch 3 guys in what seems to be either a Zoom call, podcast or live stream, as they can be seen smiling and talking with one another at the beginning of the clip. But in just a matter of seconds, these smiles quickly turn into unease. Let's have a look together and find out why.
Mate, the first 2 films are amazing.
So there we go. That is end of round number 3.
Whoa. Did you guys just see that and hear that?
I heard like a bonk.
What?
Did you not hear that noise?
I heard a bonk, yeah.
My suitcase just moved across the room by itself. Look, it's right there. That was not there a second ago.
Yeah.
If you listen very closely, you can hear a single banging noise that is seemingly coming from the one man's bedroom, as well as an object moving into view. But when he looks around the room to do a quick investigation, he doesn't see how it could have possibly happened.
Mate, the first 2 films are amazing.
So there we go. That is end of round number 3.
Whoa. Did you guys just see that and hear that?
I heard like a bonk.
Maybe he just has a cat or a dog.
He proceeds to ask his 2 other friends if they heard the noise as well, and they both confirm that they did. Sadly, even though this video is over 2 months old, there doesn't seem to be any updates regarding this particular situation, but let's cross our fingers that we get more to this story someday soon.
That's what I think. I think that maybe he just exaggerated because he knew he had a cat or dog and just kind of wanted to make a famous clip or something. Except from that, I don't know what could do it. I don't think someone would be sitting there his whole stream just to pull a freaking suitcase across, you know. But you never know.
YouTuber Bushmaster076 says that at 2:43 PM on February 9th, 2020, he was inside of his house in Fairfield, Ohio, relaxing and was feeding his dog, when the 2 of them suddenly started to hear some strange noises coming from somewhere close by outside. The noise must have been really loud in the home because Bushmaster says that he quickly ran outside to try to investigate the source. The uploader proceeds to head outside and start filming, and what he ends up capturing is definitely nothing short of eerie. Take a look and have a listen.
That's just a couple of Canadians partying next door. Sorry, I had to. It just sounds like wolves. It just sounds like wolves from far away. Sometimes they make that sound. They don't always howl perfectly. That's what I think. I don't think it's Bigfoot. I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? It's freaky though. Some animals make weird sounds, dude.
This kind of
just an
growling
animal.
noise doesn't necessarily sound like it could have been coming from any ordinary animal, like a dog or a bear or something. In fact, Bushmaster has a theory that he may have captured audio evidence of Bigfoot in the Fairfield area, and judging by these creepy sounds, it doesn't seem like too far-fetched of a theory, but this could of course just have been a normal animal.
Also, I don't know if I already said it, but if anybody wants this cup, let me know, I'll send it to you. I randomly got this cup with the drink. It's the Wonder Woman 84. It's not something I usually watch. It's a nice cup. I feel bad just throwing it out, you know?
As a society, we all like to collectively believe that the majority of people populating the planet are good-natured people that have our best interests at heart. We don't like to believe that others around us would be creepy or have sinister intentions. Sadly, as we all know, however, this is not always the case.
I disagree.
While there are a lot of good-natured people out there are also a lot of creepy people in the world, and one of the most unsettling types of these people...
Hello? Have you been on the internet? More than half the people are creepy, including myself. But okay.
are stalkers. People who will literally follow you home and watch your every move when you least expect it. In this video uploaded by TikTok user Carolina Judah, we see her heading home alone late at night after spending time at a boyfriend's house. But unfortunately for Carolina, this trip back home was not at all comfortable. Take a look. The worst situation in my life when I came home at night. I was coming home from my boyfriend on the last bus. I saw a strange man standing behind the bus stop.
Okay, I just need to go on a little rant. I'm sorry I keep pausing, okay? I don't have a lot of people to talk to in real life, so this is fun, and I like when you guys leave little comments too and chat with me about this. Why the fuck didn't her boyfriend go home with her? Just in case. This is such a crazy world. Why would they take that chance? Unless he doesn't have a car or something like that, then I kind of understand. But like traveling at night alone like that, especially for a girl, can be really scary. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll play the video.
But I ignored him. Moments later, he started following me. I wanted to run, but I was afraid that he would run after me. He started to walk faster and faster. At some point he started shouting something, so I thought he was just drunk. But he still followed me home. Around the bend I started to run all the way to the house. When I was entering the house I couldn't see him anywhere. But 20 minutes later I heard the bell. We have it by the gate. I called my mom, very fast, because this man was standing right in front of my house, staring at the windows, and began to move closer.
Oof.
At this point, I had a panic attack.
That's real life
And
spooky.
the worst part of it all, he walked across the garden to the door and began to yank the handle. I locked myself in the bathroom and waited for my mom and dad because no one was home. After 15 minutes, he stopped. But I was there for another hour until my parents returned from work.
Call the cops! Are you freaking stupid? Hello? What's wrong with you? Call the cops! What? Don't wait for your parents for an hour. You could have been dead already. Okay.
Gratefully, the stalker eventually went away, but it does not make the situation Carolina was in any less terrifying. This event documented by Carolina just goes to show that anything is possible in this world, and danger can literally be lurking around any corner.
Okay, this person has a lot of followers and all that online. So I'm thinking, since they didn't call the cops and they didn't seem too freaked out with the way they wrote stuff in there, like she put little clown face and all that, I'm pretty sure this is fake. But it would be really freaky if it was real.
Magnus Madsen on TikTok has had an inkling for a while now that the house he lives in is haunted. Although he doesn't give a backstory on what made him think his house is haunted, he insists that it is, and says that nobody he knows believes him when he says his home is haunted. So he decided to record himself sleeping to prove something to his viewers. What he captured was indeed creepy.
Who the hell sleeps with earphones on? What? White noise, maybe? I guess.
The object near his bedroom door moving slowly into view and collapsing onto the floor certainly is quite creepy. It also helps that Magnus provided a real-world clock that shows the passing of time and confirms that none of this has been edited, further proving the authenticity of the clip. Magnus says that he might make follow-up videos to this one in the future, so let's hope that he does. Or better yet, hopefully he moves into a house that's not haunted before it's too late.
Alright, so this guy, I'm pretty sure this is fake. The only way that I would actually almost believe them was if they have a camera that shows the whole room. It was too perfectly placed, right in the center of the camera. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
The Paranormies may be a medium-sized YouTube channel right now, but they create some of the most interesting and creepy abandoned building exploration style videos on the platform. Each video is quite lengthy, which gives the viewer a good look at the inside of the place they're investigating. In this video published to their channel in May of 2021, the group head out to the Union Point Church to do some exploring, and the many results are shocking to say the least. Close to the 10-minute mark in the video, two unsettling things happen that are sure to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Watch this.
Pretty.
When things like that you see, it is kind of freaky. Whoa.
Jeez, that made me jump, that noise.
Whoa.
This is a very old building too.
Like,
Peter, is that your name? Peter.
If you listen carefully, you can hear a strange voice quickly say the name Peter. 1 week after this video was uploaded, the Paranormies say that they found out that a man died there years ago, and scarily enough, his name was Peter. A couple of minutes later, during the investigation, something else creepy happens with the doorknob.
Sleeping.
how's my stomach? It's,
What was that?
how was that?
It sounded like a squeak of a door hinge or something.
That sounded like a door.
A bit later on, the group attempts to use the Ovilus device one more time and listen to the two chilling words it says. Instead of saying Peter this time around, the Ovilus says the name Jackson.
Like, oh man, it's just freaky. It's like, cause there's like something like, oh, graveyards, man. Jackson?
The Paranormies clarify
That little squeak they heard, that could have been from that guy sitting on that church bench. Sometimes when you sit, if around here, like a lot of our funerals and stuff, they're all in churches. So if you sit on a church bench, you'll notice there's a little squeak sometimes. I think that's what that is.
that where they are investigating, the name is extremely uncommon to the point where it's essentially a rarity to find someone with that name. In addition, they say there was an entire family with the last name Jackson that were buried outside the church in the cemetery. Just 3 minutes later into their night, they notice something odd going on with the stained glass windows, as well as another voice coming from the Ovilus. Watch this.
Shining it to this window and the other window. It won't do it on that window, only this one. Look,
Why would that be?
if I shine it to that window, the light on that window, it won't pick it up. The light's shining on that window. It's not even shining on the window that's over there. Because I'm trying to debunk it here. Go to that window. It should go to that window. What's it keep reaching for on the ceiling? That's arms, legs, that's everything.
It's got to be the window, though, somehow. Peter? They say Peter again?
At the end of the first part of the investigation, the paranormies find a wide array of headstones adorning the grass, and you'll never believe what the names are.
Jackson.
Jackson?
The last name Jackson. Jackson, Jackson, Jackson. Are you kidding me?
Dude, really?
Look at the top.
Let's look back.
That's arms, legs.
So he's saying that the flashlight is shining at that first right window, but not showing up on the other window where they see the body. But it is shining on there. I can see it in the green. I think maybe he was just panicking. Also, these things that they use, I don't know enough about them to know what could cause that. But I don't know. I don't know what those things are. I don't think it's paranormal. And the little voice scanners, it's so easy to fake with that, right? So I'm not sure. They could have went in the cemetery before recording and checked out all the names, right? What does it say? Oh, worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness? Holiness. Alright, back to the cemetery. Or let me know if you guys know more about the little dude things, or what they do, or what they are.
Almost like something sliding.
Really?
Yeah.
Exploring throughout the church's interior when they suddenly
What's it keep
Sorry.
reaching for on the ceiling?
I went too far. Okay.
That's arms, legs, that's everything.
It's
That's
got to be the
everything.
window, though, somehow. Peter? They say Peter again?
At the end of the first part of the investigation, the paranormies find a wide array of headstones adorning the grass, and you'll never believe what the names are.
Jackson.
Jackson?
The last name Jackson. Jackson, Jackson, Jackson. Are you kidding me?
Dude, really?
Look at the tops. Look at the top of that. Jackson.
Jackson.
Jackson down there. Bottom. Jackson.
Oh, on the bottom. And Jackson. Did it say Jackson 3 times?
It said Jackson once.
To kick things off in part 2, the group is exploring throughout the church's interior when they suddenly hear something that catches them completely off guard.
Thunder?
What was that?
What?
I swear, like I heard something over here. Almost like something sliding.
Really?
Yeah. Peter?
You heard that?
That was three knocks.
Ooh, I don't like door knocks. That freaks me out.
Then about 5 minutes later, when one of the guys approaches one of the windows of the church, this camera manages to pick up something terrifying, and then 2 minutes later, another completely unexplainable event happens.
Oh my god, there it is. He's there. He's right in
There
between.
he is.
Peter, if that's you, can you make a noise from that door? That's where the knocking was coming.
Yeah.
And I'm gone. Right after that, you feel the building move too?
That's what it was.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
Was that just... Was that
I don't know,
just-
that could have been.
No,
There
there
it
was.
is. What is that?
What is... No, no, no.
It sounds like
Weird.
something sliding on the floor. Sounds like something like a shoe on like a
Yeah.
basketball court.
At this point, the paranormies are surely getting quite freaked out, but against all odds, they manage to put on their brave faces and press on with the investigation. While sitting on one of the church benches, they witness some seriously strange activity that seems to last for a good few minutes. Take a look at this creepy stretch of footage.
Oh, the door. Oh my god. Is that Jack? Who is that?
Wind.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Joy!
I'd be running and screaming too.
Oh my god, he's open it. Dude, the f***ing tripod just came flying at me. It was locked. Why were you locked in?
In the toilet. Moon's outhouse. That's an airplane flying by.
Thought I heard something. Sounded like a bang. Oh my god. Jordan! Jesus Christ.
As their investigation reaches its end, the group is nearly ready to call it a day and pack their things. But before they start heading home, they are in for one last unsettling encounter.
That's just an old door that he had a hard time. He probably closed it too tight. But I wanna, before we get to the last one, okay, I'm curious, you know. I wanna see this part in slow motion. Okay, so this door opening, that's just the wind.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's play this in slow motion. So we're gonna go at 0.5 maybe. Let's see. I want to see the other things getting...
The Jack? Who is that? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay.
What if we do...
Getting quite freaked out. Seems to last for...
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try pausing, okay?
Is that Jack? Who is that?
Here we go. Look for someone under the bench. Or a string or something. Normal tripod. What's under the bench? Is that a bag? Looks like a bag. What about over on the left side? You guys see anyone? No, I don't really see anything. It'd be hard to tell, right? It's so dark. But this is the part that I'm wondering. How did that fall off? Also, why, if they're like pulling and pushing stuff around, why are they just specifically doing it to one thing? If I was a ghost or something, wouldn't I like just go like and smack everything down, not just one specific thing? Right? No, that's just me. That's me. Alright, let's keep watching. Let me know if you saw something.
Jesus Christ.
As their investigation reaches its end, the group is nearly ready to call it a day and pack their things. But before they start heading home, they are in for one last unsettling encounter.
Upstairs.
Victoria?
Oh my god.
What is going on?
Holy shit. Grab that light. Oh my god. Okay, if that's you, stop for a little bit. Holy shit.
As you can probably see, the Paranormies 2-part video on the Union Point Church is fascinating and just goes to show how disturbing the church's past really is. We all like to think of churches as safe places to go to, but one thing is for sure, the Union Point Church is the exact opposite of safe. And that was 5 scary videos that will freak you out.
I just like, unless they show video of the whole place whilst it's happening, I don't believe them. It's so easy to fake door knocks. As freaky as it is, it still gave me goosebumps, okay? But if they had footage of the front door at the exact same time that they heard the noise, then I would be more tempted to believe them, but you know.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Alright, this is the next one. It's called 5 Scary Videos That the Freaking People Out. It is new August 8th.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos that are freaking people out. So, let's begin.
Ah, that was pretty freaky, the snow. Please don't show me the snow, please. Please, it's still summertime. I don't want to see it.
Sewers exist everywhere in the world and act as an artificial passage or pipe, usually located underground, that carries waste as well as water from sinks and toilets from buildings to a place where they can safely be disposed of. They're common everywhere, but you probably wouldn't expect them to be potentially creepy, would you? Well, as it turns out, a handful of people on YouTube and on Reddit have been experiencing some genuinely unnerving sounds coming from their nearby sewer systems, and they've got the evidence to prove it. Take a listen to these videos and try to see if you can pick up on all the eerie noises that have been audible in sewers recently. A lot of these videos require you to have your volume turned up relatively high so you can hear them.
Whistling, it could have been someone around hanging out. They didn't really show around. Who knows where that came from. This sound, I think it's because they have to go down and clean the sewer sometimes. Maybe some kind of alarm or something. That's weird though.
Normally, if this just happened in one sewer, it would certainly be creepy, but it wouldn't be anything to get too excited over. But the fact that this has been happening to a handful of people, as evidenced in those videos, definitely makes you wonder what could possibly be going on down in our sewer systems.
Well, the banging could be some guy down there trying to fix it. They didn't really show around. The sound could be coming from around somewhere. What's stopping a homeless person from going down in their sewers, or someone that's messed up on drugs going down there and doing weird shit, right? I don't know.
That we fail to recognize. Of course, these sounds could all turn out to be 100% normal and there's actually nothing to worry about. But at the same time, there's definitely something eerie about the sounds. It has been suggested that this is just an alarm system that tells people when the pipes are going to be flushed.
No.
That could fit for a few of these videos, but certainly not all of them, as there are some very different sounds in each of the videos. Are there terrifying creatures lurking around in the sewers without our knowledge? Are these normal sounds to be heard coming from a sewer system? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, there's definitely creatures crawling down there that we don't know about. Have you freaking seen the ocean? We haven't even explored the ocean yet. There's a bunch of different kinds of animals in there. For some reason, people are obsessed with checking out the outer space when we haven't even explored our own planet yet. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna watch the video.
Thunderstorms are a very common natural occurrence that we have probably all seen before. Some like it and some don't because of how loud and sometimes dangerous they can be. With a typical thunderstorm, you can usually expect to see, obviously, rain and lightning.
Sorry. I had to sneeze. Yeah, thunder freaks out my dogs.
But you wouldn't expect to see anything downright terrifying floating up in the sky, would you? Well, that's exactly what happened on July 11th, 2021, around 10 PM in Henderson, Nevada. Take a look at the following piece of footage and see if you notice anything unusual about it.
Okay. Oh, did you guys see that? Well, that's just a helicopter.
Beautiful strikes of lightning can be seen flashing throughout the night sky, which is certainly a normal thing to see during a thunderstorm, but an alien aircraft is absolutely not something you see every day. By slowing down the video and zooming in, you can tell that that's definitely
What could that be now? Because the little light up top, that was the helicopter. And it went up, right? And sometimes I thought I saw a freaking UFO one day. My dad and I were freaking out. Up in the sky, it was freaking me out, okay? Until we drove around, and it was just kind of like an illusion. It was an airplane or something. But when we went like from the other side of it, we could see what it was instead of in front of it, which it looked crazy. I think it might just be that, but
not some sort of plane or massive bird flying, but rather something odd and unexplainable. What's also interesting to note is that a couple of the commenters have stated that they saw the exact same thing happen as well, which certainly makes you wonder what in the world this could have been. Was it actually an alien UFO? Was it a plane of sorts? What are your theories? Be sure to let me know in the comments.
I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. Let's pause that. Huh. I can't think of what that could be. Unless it's some kind of weather balloon or... Yeah, I don't know. Come on, bring on the aliens. Let's go. I'm ready.
A YouTuber named The London Paranormal 1 uploaded a video to his channel on January 14th, 2013, which seems to document some frightening activity in the uploader's house that transpired during the late hour of 3:50 AM. The video opens up and we can see what appears to be an everyday kitchen, complete with a refrigerator, a microwave, some plates and other kitchenware.
Holy frickin' magnets! How many magnets is there? Like frickin' 100. That frickin' red microwave? Are you rich? And why do you have different colored cabinets right here? What the hell is up with that shit? Nothing matches in here. Okay, alright, spooky time.
But as you will soon find out, this kitchen is actually the furthest thing from ordinary.
That's loud.
What could have possibly caused this incident to happen? Well, people in
Oh my god, look at that old TV on top of the fridge too. What the frick? That's nice. Back in my day, I used to have to push a button to change channels.
in the comments are having a bit of a mixed response to the footage. Some individuals think that this video is legitimately unnerving and are freaked out by it, whereas others believe it is fake, with one commenter even saying he thinks he sees wires. Even if this video does turn out to be fake, it certainly has gotten discussions going on centered around it. So what do you think? Real or fake? Be sure to let me know your opinion.
Fake.
Sometimes the shortest videos that cut right to the chase
The
can
chip-
end up being some of the most
Decky.
horrifying. The same exact thing can be said about the following video, which was filmed in Dorečki, Croatia, by a YouTube uploader simply identified as FL. This person has uploaded a handful of videos to the platform in the past, but they have all been innocent in nature, frequently focusing on travel videos and various different lifestyle pieces of content. But this video, which was uploaded to their channel on November 23rd, 2017, definitely stands out like a sore thumb compared to the rest of their uploads. In the video, the uploader is walking through the Croatian streets when they pan their camera up, unwittingly capturing something creepy on camera. Take a look and see.
They're like me with my shaky hands.
Although we get a very brief look at the figure in question, it is undoubtedly
Halloween decoration?
creepy and would surely give anybody unfortunate enough to see it up close in person goosebumps.
It's not
The
really
video
moving.
ends with the uploader running away before ultimately pressing stop on the camera to end the footage. We could easily assume this to just be a friend of the uploaders, acting as if they're a monster or scary creature of sorts. But still, it's hard to tell for sure in the darkness. Whatever the case, I'll leave this one up for you guys to decide. Is it real or fake? Let me know in the comments. YouTuber
on,
El
something
Piñata
good.
Vlogs is best known to his subscribers for documenting his daily adventures, many of which consist of him visiting various different creepy and sometimes haunted places from around the world. Not only is his personality fun to watch, but his videos also manage to capture some truly scary things on camera. In a July 2021 upload, El Piñata is exploring an abandoned house that he says is allegedly haunted. Just about 5 minutes into the upload, you can see that perhaps Piñata's already regretting venturing inside this house, because it's then that something creepy happens to him.
No mames, no mames, no mames. ¿Qué pedo, güey?
Although this certainly makes Piñata on edge a little bit, he nevertheless continues with his investigation, working his way into adjacent areas of the house.
Sir
Thus
Spooks,
already
come on.
regretting venturing inside this house,
You need to reward.
because it's then
Sorry, rewind that
that
stuff.
something creepy happens to him.
Okay, let's look. So he's hanging around, there's bottles.
No mames, no mames, no mames.
Okay, so from where he's standing, whatever he's touching with his feet on the floor couldn't have made that frame fall. It's almost like it either fell on itself, and I don't think it was someone that did it, because you would have heard them because there's stuff all over the floor, right? Let's see if we hear someone. Oops, I went too far, sorry. Here we go. Let me know if you hear someone talking, walking.
No mames, no mames, no mames.
There's not a second set of there's not a second thing of footsteps. There's no one around. He's far. Alright, that's spooky.
Although this certainly makes Piñata on edge a little bit, he nevertheless continues with his investigation, working his way into adjacent areas of the house. During the 9-minute mark, Piñata finds a wall that has some spray paint on it, but it's not able to hold his attention for long because out of nowhere, this happens.
Uy. No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué pedo, qué pedo, qué pedo, qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? No mames, no mames, la carriola, la carriola, la carriola, la carriola, plebes. La carriola. Se movió, se movió. No seas mamón. No seas mamón. Se movió la carriola, plebes. Amigos, ¿lo vieron? Se movió la carriola. Se movió la carriola. Fíjense.
Later on,
No
he hears
strings.
something eerie. Have a listen to the following noises Piñata was able to record.
Oh, me empezó a doler súper feo la espalda. No se imaginan cómo me empezó a doler la espalda, amigo. ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué pedo, güey? Oye, los perros empezaron a ladrar, amigos.
Okay.
Los perros empezaron a ladrar. ¿Hola? ¿Hola? No, sí.
Okay, since that scroller moved and there was clearly no strings on it, right? I want to see if maybe it was someone pulling it with a piece of wire, because they didn't show the room after. Where is it? Okay. So if we check, there's no wires or anything around. It's a pretty clear view. But could have been someone pulling it from the other room, because they don't show the front.
No mames, no mames, la carriola, la carriola, la carriola, la carriola, plebes. La carriola. Se movió, se movió. No seas mamón. No seas mamón. Se movió la carriola, plebes. Amigos, ¿lo vieron? Se movió la carriola.
Oh yeah, it could have definitely been someone that just pulled the stroller and went into that room there on the left. But he would have had to go into that room to show that there's no one there, because the windows are all barricaded.
Se movió la carriola. Fíjense.
Later on, he hears something eerie. Have a listen to the following noises Piñata was able to record.
Oh, me empezó a doler súper feo la espalda. No se imaginan cómo me empezó a doler la espalda, amigo. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué pedo, güey? Güey, los perros empezaron a ladrar, amigos. Los perros empezaron a ladrar. ¿Hola? ¿Hola? No se imaginan cómo me empezó a doler la espalda, amigo. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué pedo, güey? Güey, los perros empezaron a ladrar, amigos. Ay, no mames. ¿Hola?
During the final minute of the video, Piñata is just about ready to leave when he encounters one last terrifying thing.
Amigos, me voy a retirar. Me voy a retirar. Porque está muy fuerte todo. No mames. No mames. Escuché como que bajaban las escaleras. O subían las escaleras, amigos. ¿Hola? Me voy a ir. Hoy. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué fue eso? No mames. No mames. No mames. No mames. Me voy a salir. No me vuelvo a meter aquí, amigos. No vuelvo a ingresar aquí.
After this happens, the YouTuber decides it's probably a good idea to leave the house before anything more sinister can happen to him. El Piñata makes videos of himself going to places like this all the time, but I think it's safe to assume that he won't want to be traveling back there anytime in the near future. And that was 5 scary videos that are freaking people out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
That one was the most believable in all of those videos. But you never know, that stuff could all be faked, right? It's still pretty spooky. I'm trying to think, like... I don't know. I don't know what that could be. He seemed pretty scared too, like unless he's just a really good actor. And the fact that the dog started barking right after, that's kind of freaky. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know what to think. If you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you have videos you want to suggest, please let me know what you want me to watch. It doesn't have to be ghosts, it could be anything like that type. And sweet nightmares.